Hello ladies, gentlemen, judges, and fellow competitors. The French word amateur translates to lover of, and that's exactly what Olympians used to be, lovers of sport. Before 1988, Olympians were normal people with jobs and families. These athletes had a passion, not clouded by contracts or money. Now, I'm not implying that your favorite athletes don't have a passion for what they do. I'm just a little tired of watching the same champions promoting brands like Coca-Cola and McDonald's year after year. Now, first, I acknowledge that you enjoy watching people like Sidney Crosby bring home gold medals for Canada, and well, I do too. It's just, I don't think that the Olympics should revolve around the amount of profit they provide to certain organizations or brands. Let me take you back to 1988. The International Olympic Committee, or the IOC, had just lost their former president, Avery Brundage. And what's the first thing the new head commissioned? Juan Antonio Samaranch trampled over the ideals and beliefs on amateurism and the damage the commercialization of the Olympics could cause. The very ideals that Mr. Brundage had spent the better part of his life defending. And if you don't think that's sad, the worst part was that no one even cared. Not the IOC members, not the countries, and not even the people. Now, there may have been some reason to Mr. Samaranch's decision, including sponsors paying athletes through trust funds, and communist countries paying so-called government workers to train full-time. But was abolishing the very rule that was being broken the best option? Think about the example that sets. Ever since 776 BC, when the Olympics began, they were for amateurs. Long-distance races postponed wars, and the winners were considered newfound gods. And in today's terms, that may seem a little extreme, but that's what the Olympics were intended to promote: peace and togetherness. I mean, sure, watching America's first basketball dream team win in 1992 was kind of fun for Americans, but came as no surprise and was kind of boring for everyone else. Plus, tickets to the opening ceremony definitely didn't cost $1,440 back then. Take a step back for a moment. Go on. You can watch professionals compete at the world level all the time. And in some sports like hockey, you can do so several times a week. But how often do you get to watch the guy who pumps your gas or the girl you walk by on the way to school compete for a gold medal? This is the girl who taught you how to skate and babysat your dog when you went on vacation. She did all the little neighborly acts that the pros don't have time for, and that make the surprise and joy of an athlete winning so much more real, especially when you know that you helped fund their trip through the donation box on the corner. Just like in 1956, when the community surrounding the Kitchener-Waterloo Dutchmen raised over $10,000 to send their team to the Olympics in Italy. Sending amateurs to the Olympics takes a community effort and puts new faces into the spotlight. Plus, it gives the events a bit more uncertainty about the winning participants. Sending amateurs could make the games less expensive to attend and give them that extra boost to set them apart from other world-level competitions. Let's give amateur athletes, let's give people with lives and families and a love of sport something to work towards. Let's be different. Let's give the 95% of people that are amateur athletes a chance at something big. Let's save the spirit and culture of the Olympics before it's gone for good. Thank you.